Hey guys, what is up? Before this episode kicks off, just a little heads up, I'm flying solo. No, Christina, I don't know who thought this was going to be a good idea. Wasn't me, because I know me. But someone thought this was a good idea to let me be by myself. But anyways, so yeah, it's just me this week. No Christina. Also, I'm going to try to get Easy Wins episode 2 up before next week. We'll see how it goes. I got work this weekend, so it's really just a time crunch thing, but hopefully me and my boys can get together and we can get the episode out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode, and skadoosh. So I gotta let y'all know, I've tried recording this podcast several times. Just the opening, nothing major, nothing that I have to repeat that I don't want to, except for this beginning part. And I feel like Michael Scott, where I'm just talking and hoping it goes somewhere. You know, I don't know where it's going, but I know it's going somewhere, and I don't like it. It's literally the worst thing ever. It's just me this week. So yeah, it's a bit different, a bit awkward. I guess you could call this another unofficial Kyle file, which I'm kind of excited to do because I got some stuff to talk about regarding Xbox and Bethesda with games coming in Game Pass. They just did their like little showcase. I do believe it was this past weekend, which I watched the majority of it on YouTube. I skipped off stuff I didn't really find interesting, but I did get like a page and a quarter of some games I want to talk about. You know, I'm excited for that. Well, not excited for some of them. I'm excited for. Others are just like nice little things I can throw out there. You know, and we'll get to those when we get to those. But before we start, I got a quick little story. So this week, the reason I'm running solo this week, which is a terrible idea. I can't comprehend who thinks it's okay to let me be by myself and record a podcast. Sounds like an awful idea. Someone come help, please. Anyways, the reason I'm running solo this week is because I had a weird scheduling thing with work. So like I worked on data as all of that. Me and Christina usually record, so we didn't get to record. But I'm recording right now. Christina's at work. Story time. She texted me as I'm taking notes, watching the fucking like game reviews and stuff like that for Xbox and Bethesda. She texted me. It's like, I ripped my pants. She's pretty much telling me she pulled a SpongeBob at work. She ripped her pants. It's like, god damn, what are the odds? How lucky is that bullshit? I'm just glad it's not me because I don't work at a place where I can just buy pants if I rip them. If I rip my pants, I'm stuck there all night with ripped pants. And that is awful. But with that little funniness out the way, let's just go ahead and jump right in to video games. Now, I'm pretty sure most of you guys know I love games. I'm a big gamer. I will spend days upon weeks upon months upon years just playing a game. Um, like the earliest games I remember playing are like Zelda: Link to the Past, Super Mario World, and like Mortal Kombat. Like those are the first three games I remember playing as a kid. Like I want to say between like maybe 2.5 to 4 years old playing those. You know, either on like a Game Boy, a Super NES, you know, stuff like that. In the apartment with my dad and mom. So yeah, I remember playing those. I also played like Sims when it came out on PC. Like we had this old fucking Dell PC for like 98 or some shit like that, playing Sims, running Windows 98. Ah, fucking great times. What else? Oh yeah, and like the Army Men games, where you play as like the little plastic green army men. Those games were my favorite growing up. Absolute blast to play. And I really wish they would bring those games back. Like, oh my god. I would buy them. I would straight up buy them, no questions asked. Um, But anyways, if you do follow quite a bit, I think it was like last week or maybe the week before this episode, I talked a lot about Call of Duty and Activision, with Microsoft buying them and stuff in the future, and what I would hope to see, good, good soup stuff. But this week we have quite a bit of other style of games I do enjoy playing. I know it seems like I talk about Call of Duty a lot. I play it probably way too much, and I do not enjoy it for as much as I play it. I don't enjoy it all the time. Um, but anyways, with that said, let's just jump in. First game I saw is called Redfall. It looks amazing. Now graphic wise, the closest thing I could kind of put it to is kind of like Sea of Thieves and like Borderlands almost. But it's a first-person shooter game with vampires and cultists. You're in a town called Red Falls in Massachusetts, I do believe, where vampires pretty much take over and are running things. And there's a cult that wants to become vampires. I don't know why. Get the fuck over it, man. Sometimes I like going outside in daylight. But it seems like an open world game, which I like. I'm hoping that's what it is, and not like a, well, even if it's kind of like a level based game, I'd be fine with. But I'm hoping it's open world. Uh, it has a 4-person co-op in it. It gives me vibes of like Left 4 Dead and Back 4 Blood, which is dope because I remember when Left 4 Dead came out. God, when was this? 2009. I remember seeing the trailer and stuff for it on like G4 TV before they got back onto like having like a YouTube channel and stuff. When it was actually on TV. I remember seeing the trailer for it. I was so hyped for it. I remember talking to my cousin Mike about it because we were both into zombie stuff, like Resident Evil and that kind of shit. But yeah, it looks good and I'm excited for it. And in the trailer for the game, they play my favorite song from Spider-Man to Spider-Verse, and that's Riot. I think it's just called Riot. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. If not, go look up the Spider-Man into Spider-Verse album. It's actually a phenomenal album. It's very good. It's a really chill album. Like, if you want to just go drive and listen to something, put that shit on. It's fucking good. What else we got? We got a game called High on Life, which, ooh, Billy, this game, I have a great description for it, and it's a wild acid trip in space. That's like, what more do you need from that description? It's a wild acid trip in space with talking weapons. Let me throw that in there. It's from the creators who made Rick and Morty, so there's some voice actors from Rick and Morty up in it. Like, I was watching the show, I was like, I know that voice. That's Morty. It looks like it's gonna be a blast. I absolutely can't wait to try it. It comes out actually this October, so that's dope. So when I come back from Ohio, hopefully everything's settled down and I have time to play it. But yeah, what else do we have? We have the sequel to A Plague Tale, and it's A Plague Tale Requiem, which I never did get to play the first Plague Tale game, but it did look really good. It looked phenomenal. And honestly, I never heard anything negative about it. I heard. Oh, sorry about that. I thought there was a car going by. It's just my laptop revving up for no reason. Yeah, damn. Anyways, so yeah, I never did play it first. Plague Tale, like I said, I haven't heard anything negative about it. But I haven't heard too many positive things. Not saying that's gonna be bad or anything. But it's just from what the few things I have heard, it's been overall positive about the game. So the trailer looked great. For Plague Tale, it looks like it's going to be a solid sequel to it. Like it's just going to build upon what came before it. It looks like it's going to have some great stealth, mechanics in it. Kind of like Assassin's Creed or Ghost of Tsushima, where you get hide in like tall grass and stuff like that. Some slight puzzles, because if you've played first Plague Tale, you have to avoid like the rats and stuff, and you have to like light torches and stuff to get them to scurry away and run. So maybe some puzzles with that. But I honestly, I might go back and play the first one just so I can play this one. So a plague, a plague tale, requiem. It actually I didn't even see a fucking release date. I missed the release date for it. My bad. So Fallout. Move on. Fallout 76. So I haven't really played Fallout 76. I pre-ordered it by when it launched and stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't the biggest fan. I don't know, maybe because it was new. I just there's a good old burp. I just gotta throw one of those in. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, maybe it was something just new that I just didn't have time to, get down. Golly, I hate getting old indigestion. And then a lot of complaints, which one I can definitely, you know, what's where I'm looking for, atone to, agree with, I guess, let's just say agree with, is that it felt empty. It definitely felt empty. I know they've added a lot to it, and a lot of people say it kind of bounced back, but I still haven't put time into it like I want to. But maybe I don't know if I get some time, I'll try to jump back in, see what's what with it. Maybe live stream it. I don't know. We'll see. So Fallout 76, they have a new DLC come out called The Pit. So it looks cool. Kind of makes me want to play it. But moving on from that, Arc 2, we have Arc 2. So we didn't get a lot of information about the game, just the release date, which, well, not even a full release date, just it comes out next year date, it's coming 2023. So I'm excited for it. I'm excited for Arc 2. I absolutely loved Arc 1. I've been playing it since it came out on 360. I remember seeing it when it was only on PC, and I didn't have a PC to run it. I thought, shit, I really want to play this, man. You got dinos, you got building, you got crafting. It's like a blast of a game. It's this. I put way too many hours into this game to say I hate it. But lately, I don't know. My friends have gone back into it, but I'm kind of bored with it, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just the servers we're getting into. I don't know, man. I like before I really got back into it, we would just hop on and go to like a fiber craft, which is like easy crafting, and just go mess with people. But they're like back into like the maybe like a 15 times harvest style server, and I just haven't got back into it. I mean, there's a lot of drama and let's just leave it at just a lot of drama with the Arc. Especially if you get into Discord and you just it's a whole nother thing. It is awful. But I do love the game. I put probably around 1,500 hours on it, and that's just on my Xbox One X. That doesn't include my 360. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say maybe about 2,000 hours. And I think that's because when I used to play it, it was just me, Nanners, and our friend Galen that would play, and we'd play like on a like little private map that Galen would start up, and it was like a official settings map. So like we played for like 2-3 years just on official settings. Then one of our friends, Clever, came up. It's like, yo, you gotta play on unofficial servers, like PvP servers. And we're like, what the fuck's that? And that's just when it all went downhill for us. We know life the fuck out of that game. It's a blast though. Like you can get really creative with the game, and definitely worth it if you have a good group of friends to constantly play with it. And if you have the time to play it, it's a very time consuming game, especially if you do like weekend raids, because you can get raided on like a PvP server, but we went to the ones where it's only on the weekends people could attack you. So yeah, a lot of sleepless weekends went by on that game, and it was rough. But yeah, Arc 2. I'm not sure if they're going to focus on the multiplayer aspect with that. I've heard that it's going to be more story based, which I'm okay with. I would like some multiplayer aspect to it, though. Don't cut it out completely. Because I do like playing it with my friends. The only thing I have to say about like the first arc is when you play on like kind of like I guess a private map that your friend starts up, is that you can only go like 500 meters away from your friend, and the maps are pretty big, so that's not that far to travel away from your friend. And if they start moving further away, it just drags you along and eventually TPs you to them, which sucks. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this game does. I'm definitely gonna buy it when it comes out. Like Redfall, I might buy Redfall. I'll play on Game Pass first. High on Life. That's why I'm just gonna say a Game Pass game. A Plague Tale. I don't know. Maybe just a Game Pass game. But anyways, moving on. We have a game that I've heard about. Like I heard about this game maybe 5+ years ago, and I think it was only coming onto um, PC when I heard about it. So it was like a PC only game called Scorn. Now, Scorn is coming out this year, October 21st, 2022. This game, if you've seen the trailer, you know what it looks like. Um, and the game design reminds me a lot of like H.R. Geiger's artwork. And if you don't know who H.R. Geiger is, he's the guy who pretty much designed Alien for the movie Alien. The like sleek black head that's like long and oblonged. He does a lot of weird like body mechanic art. Or at least he did. I do believe he passed away in early 2000s. But yeah, he's done a lot of weird art. But so like the scenery to Scorn reminds me a lot of his art style. And I feel like that's where it's inspired. What inspired the game a lot. But yeah, so it's coming out October 21st. Uh, and like I said, I can't. It's been like 5 years, and I'm kind of excited to try it. I heard some negative things about it when it was on PC only, but hopefully they get all of that sorted out because I haven't heard anything since. Might have just been like a test release and they just took it back off. But who knows? Who knows? So yeah, I'll definitely probably get some live stream of that on my Twitch, but we'll see. Now, oh my god, this next one, Minecraft Legends. As I was watching this trailer for it, it really made me want to go and just play Minecraft, like get on creative mode and just create awesome towns and stuff. Uh, which I still might do. I don't know yet. I just might start a stream where I just create villages and stuff on Minecraft, but I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. So Minecraft Legends is an action strategy game, and it comes out next year. So it looks cool. The premise I guess that I got from the trailer is like it's the overworld versus like the nether world, which is weird because it's like you villagers and all the monsters from the overworld fighting against the netherworld monsters. It looks wild. I can't wait to see it and play it. Kind of like was it Minecraft Dungeons? That was a fun game that they did. I gotta play that some more. I only played it like once when it first came out, and then I got busy. Or I was starting to do something, and I just never picked it back up. But I should really go back in and start playing it again. The next game that I saw from the presentation was called Lightyear Frontier, which this game had it. This game has me. I'm definitely. I might just buy this game even though it's gonna be on Game Pass. I know it's like, oh, that's stupid. Why would you buy it if it's on Game Pass? Because I want to own it, just in case they ever take it off or you know anything like that. But yeah, so Lightyear Frontier is it's like a space Minecraft, which I know kind of sounds lame, but it's not blocky. But it's like you can build your own base and stuff like that, which I enjoy. Is one of my favorite things too. It's like building your own home and you can farm and stuff like that. I don't know. It's fun to do while you listen to like podcasts or music and just relax and just shut your brain off and create or just survive. Um, so yeah, in this game you get mechs, which is fucking awesome. I love mechs. I love me a good mech to just chill out and then explore in. It looks like it's gonna be a 4-person co-op as well, and comes out spring of next year. which I'm excited for. I cannot wait. We So yeah, I can't wait for that spring next year. Like I said, sorry, I had brain fart for a second. I had pause. I'm back. Whatever. So moving on. We have Grounded. So Grounded came out maybe 2, 3 years ago, but it wasn't a full game. Me and Anders played it some. It's great. It's a fun game. It's almost like Ark meets Honey I Shrunk the Kids. Is the best way I can describe Grounded. So it's pretty fun. Um, so you're pretty much a kid who gets shrunk in the backyard, and you have to survive and build a base and stuff and fight ants and bugs and spiders, which is great. But they have this thing for people who have arachnophobia, um, to like put on and changes the spider into like something goofy or silly. It's hilarious. And the only reason I know this is because my friend Nanners is afraid of spiders, so he put it on. So like I see just this terrifying spider that we're fighting, and he sees something completely different. It's like, what the fuck? And he just sends me like pictures, and I can't remember what it was. This was like 3 years ago. But anyways, so when Grounded kind of came out, it was more of a unfinished product on Game Pass, but the full game is coming out this September, which I'm excited for. So I might pick it back up again with Nanners, and we might just stream it and see how that goes. A lot of things I can possibly stream that I can't wait for. It's going to be a fun time, you guys. It's going to be a blast. Moving on from Grounded, we have Diablo 4. So I played a little bit of the older Diablos a long time ago. I never got into them because I think when they were coming out and stuff, I was just too young to really comprehend what's going on or care. The closest thing I've played that I absolutely love that is like Diablo, I would say, is probably Gauntlet, which was an arcade game. Oh my god. Gauntlet was my favorite arcade game growing up. I remember just spending tons and tons of money, just like quarters into that game just to play it, man. Uh, I need to get the actual game and just stream that, man, see how that goes. Uh, but it looks hella sick. It has a new class, apparently, a Necromancer, um, which I'm tempted to buy Diablo 3 and stuff just to play that. Sorry, I keep burping, you guys. Like I said, I'm getting old, got indigestion, so I'm burping a lot. Anyways, yeah, so I'm tempted to get Diablo 3 and stuff to play through that before 4 comes out. I did not see a release date for 4, but I assume it's going to be next year because it's everything they've shown for the Xbox Bethesda Game Pass stuff is 2022 and 2023. So it's like an hour and a half of just this year next year. So moving on from that, we have one of Xbox One's like main flag games that came out when the Xbox One came out, and that's Sea of Thieves. So I love Sea of Thieves. I absolutely loved it. I know a lot of people didn't like it on release. They had issues with it, but I myself enjoyed it. And they came a long way with it, added a bunch of new stuff. My roommate plays the shit out of it. He's a pirate legend. Apparently it's easy to do, but I'm still not one. I guess that's just because I don't play it enough. I don't know. But with the new season coming out, which is July 21st, season 7 comes out, they're adding a feature to customize your own ship any way you want and save it, and you can also name your ship, which is phenomenal. It's taking too long to get this. I feel like it's taking too long to get this one thing for the game because it's been out for what, like 7, 8 years, something like that. It's been out so long I don't remember when it came out. Let's just leave it at that. I'm getting so old I don't remember when games came out, man. Fuck. But yeah, so I'm excited for that. I can't see what else they add. Um, One thing I would like to see is up the number of people you can have on your boat. So like right now, just only 3 ships, just like the sloop, which is the smallest. I don't remember what the second one is. I think the last one's like a galleon, which is the biggest. So on the first one, you can only have 2 people. I'd like to see 3 people on it. The middle one you can have 3. I would like to see 4, and the galleon is 4. I would like to see maybe 5 or 6 people on that because that one's pretty big. And then people are talking about, oh, we want like the man warship where it's like 2 rows of cannons on the like the mid deck, and it's like shit, that would be dope. But you need a few more people to run that shit. I would say maybe 8 to 10 people run that. Imagine a crew of 8 to 10 people on Sea of Thieves. That would be the most toxic bullshit ever. Because Sea of Thieves is a fun game, but it is a very toxic game. If you ask anyone in the community, it's one of the most toxic games out there. I think it's up there with like League of Legends, Call of Duty, shit like that. It's pretty rough. It's a rough game to get into, especially now after everybody's become like pirate legends and stuff like that. And you hear that paper moving around, that's just me flipping page on my notes because I'm an old man and I took notes by hand. I don't type them out even though I should. I have a little note thing in my phone that I should just did it on, but I did not. Anyways, I might have a couple notes on my phone to talk about after we're done with the games. I got like one more thing left, and I feel like this is going to take a large chunk of this show, this podcast, this episode. And it's a game that everybody's been waiting for I want to say 5 years now. I want to say it's been 5 years. We got our first little, teaser of it, maybe 6. And it's from Bethesda, and that is Starfield. I am amped for this game. I cannot wait for this game to come out. This is definitely a game I'm going to commit to and stream the shit out of. Like, no Call of Duty, no Minecraft, nothing else. Just this. This is the game I am going to play the shit out of. Starfield. So I'm pretty sure it comes out next year. Probably is, in my opinion, it's going to be late next year. Yeah, they did say coming 2023. So I believe it's going to be late next year. And let me just run through some notes I took. The first thing I noticed, the first thing that I liked, the first thing I saw that I really liked, space pirates. You get to fight space pirates. That is fucking awesome. Fucking space pirates, my guy. The game takes place in like, was it 2330? Yeah, 2330. And just space pirates. I am fucking ecstatic just for that one thing. Because I feel like a lot of like space games and stuff leave out the space pirates, man. They are a staple in any ship type game. Whether it be sea ship or a spaceship, there's going to be a pirate. Gotta have the pirates. Gotta have Jack Sparrow. Hey, yo. Anyways, they have kind of like a new lock picking system. It kind of looks like it's a bit different from like I'm gonna say from Skyrim and Fallout. It's cool. I like it. I can't wait to try it out. Hopefully, it's not too hard because I remember playing Kingdom Come, and I just got so frustrated with the lock picking on there. And I know probably a lot of people are like, oh, Kyle, you're fucking stupid. Lock picking on there was easy. Wasn't easy for me, man. I'm kind of dumb. But yeah, so how the lock picks is pretty dope. I like it. Also, they have jetpacks or boost packs. I'm not really sure if it's like an actual jetpack, but it's definitely a boost type pack, you could say, which is going to be awesome to use. So from some of the gameplay, it looks amazing. I know that, this is just like a, game preview. They give you a really polished look at it. It's probably running on something super advanced, more advanced than your Xbox Series X. And it's like, I know that. Even if it's even if it's half of what I saw graphic-wise, I'm still going to love it, man. I can't wait for it. Let's see. Along with jetpacks and stuff, you also get mechs. I'm excited for that. I like mechs. I'm pretty sure I said that earlier, but mechs are phenomenal. Like, I remember back in like 2003 on PlayStation 2, Armored Core which was just a mech series game, and I loved it. It was such a great game that I wish they would bring back. There's a lot of good games that got left in the past that I think would do very well nowadays, especially with the technology we have. We can make better versions of those games, and we just don't, and it sucks so much. Ugh. Anyways, so along with mechs, you can also build outposts on different planets that you visit, which is awesome. Hopefully, it's a bit more easily managed than Fallout 76. I remember trying to get down to building of your little base and stuff on Fallout 76, and I just couldn't. I mean, I kind of got it, but it was just like I don't know. Something felt off. It didn't feel as easy as it could have been. Then again, I didn't put enough time into the game for it to really, I guess stick to me. But I'm excited to see the outpost building and the base building on this game. But with that said, I think I keep getting like pops. Yeah, I do. Sorry about that, guys. That's on me. I need a pop filter. Anyways, with that said, we are also getting spaceship customization. So we can build and customize our own spaceships any way we want. Ooh, Billy. That had me like just ready to go. I was like fully bricked up, ready for that. It's like, yes. I can't wait to be my own captain on my own spaceship. Because you can also get like people to go with you. You can build a crew pretty much. And along with the outpost, you can hire people to run it while you're away and stuff like that, which is awesome as shit. There's a lot you can do with this game. In this game, I feel like I'm going to probably put easily 10,000 hours on. There's my laptop revving up again, if you can hear it. Like I said, I feel like this game I'm going to easily put like 10,000 hours into. God, I might be single because of this game. Jesus Christ. So one of the best things that I heard about this game is the size of said game. I think this is probably going to be the biggest game to date that's been made. I don't remember what the biggest one right now is. I did watch like a YouTube video that showed like the size of maps. Oh, I remember. I do believe it is No Man's Sky. I think No Man's Sky right now holds record for like the biggest game, open world game. But I think Starfield might take it. So, on any planet that you go to, you can land anywhere on the planet. It's not like set points where you have to land and you have to travel and you can travel anywhere. You can land anywhere on this planet and explore anywhere on any planet you land on in the solar system. In the system that it's in. So, with that said, just think that's maybe like 10 planets, one system, right? Maybe more. Also, you got the moons, other bodies in space that you can land on, which is gonna be fucking dope. But apparently, this game's gonna have 100 different types of systems you can visit, with over 1,000 different bodies to land on and explore. I am going to lose my fucking mind. Oh my god. I feel like this is going to be one of those games that are phenomenal for streaming. Like, it's going to be a Twitch game for sure. Like, almost kind of like Minecraft or No Man's Sky. It's going to be great for streaming, but I think it's going to be more popular than those. Because no two streamers are going to have the same stream with this game. They're going to have different adventures, different interactions, and it's going to be bananas. So I cannot wait. Sorry, I had to stretch, you guys. I cannot wait for it. God, I'm just mind blown. That is 1,000 planets to explore. How long is that going to take? Oh my god. I won't have a life outside of my house and work. Jesus. Oh my god. Along with that, you have all of the alien creatures that you can fight or pretty much run into on these planets. Oh, I'm just getting pumped thinking about it. But now with all that said, there's a bunch of hype for this game specifically. specifically just this game, has a shit ton of hype. Because I've been hearing about it for at least 5 years now. My friend Larry's very stoked for it. I'm stoked for it too. Also, I kind of wish they put not a multiplayer, but a co-op into it. So like maybe like you and three other friends could like be your crew on your spaceship and just explore. I think that would be fun as shit. But with Bethesda, they don't really have a good track record with multiplayer or co-op style games, so I get that. Anyways, so with the hype behind this game, I feel like if they don't deliver, if they don't give what they're saying they're giving, um, it's going to set the company back at least 10 years. It's going to be a big hit for Bethesda if this game does not deliver, and that has me worried because Fallout 76 didn't deliver, and that was a hard hit. But this game, specifically this game, is going to be like a KO almost for Bethesda, in my opinion. So I'm hoping that it fucking succeeds, like it surpasses everyone's expectations. Now, I know there's gonna be some negative reviews for it, just that for every game out there. Can't help it, can't fight it. I've never seen a game with nothing but 100% positive reviews. I don't think I ever will. Somebody out there is not going to like something about said game. Um, which is fine. Everybody has their own taste. Everybody's different. But Starfield definitely needs to succeed. No questions, no doubts, nothing like that. Uh, a couple. Well, God, I'm getting myself worked up. I'm worried about it failing. So I need to calm down and let's get back on track. So I was going to wrap up start with Starfield about the games and stuff, but just one more other game that I'm kind of excited for, and I forgot to write in, and that's Stalker 2, which looks great. I've seen gameplay of the first one, and it looks like a blast, but I didn't have a PC to play on. So with Stalker 2 coming to Game Pass and stuff, hopefully I'll get to play the second one, and hopefully it's better than the first one. But I guess that's it. That's all I have for gaming right now. That's pretty much all my notes for all the games I saw that I want to play. They had other ones like Forza, Motorsports, which it looked very cool and shit, but I don't like that. I like Forza Horizons. Which, speaking of, Forza Horizons has Hot Wheels coming in, which is dope. They have a Hot Wheels DLC coming out. Um, but yeah, and there's a bunch of other games that they're smaller games that I didn't feel like I would really get into. But if I do, I'll mention them later, let y'all know, like, yo, this game's fucking dope. You should check it out. That type of shit. So yeah, that's all for my games. I might have a few more notes and talking points on my telly. Uh, let's see. Okay, so here we go. Personal story time. Moving on from gaming. So I've been trying to get more into, just telling stories about my life and stuff, and I don't think I've told this one on the podcast or even to Christina. This happened way back in the day when I was like 8 years old, 7, 8 years old, in like third grade or maybe second grade. I can't remember. It's that long ago. So back then I had to get my tonsils taken out, which sucks. It's just a slow process to recover, and you can't really eat a lot of solid foods. You have to eat kind of like softer things because you don't want to rip open stitches in the back of the throat. Anyways, so I'm getting stuff like slushies and stuff like that, and I get a red slushie one day, and later that night, my mom's at work, my dad's home watching me, and I start throwing up. I'm throwing up and slightly red, and my dad's free while she's at work, and she comes home, and like 5 minutes after she gets home, I remember, yo, I had red slushy today. That's probably just slushy dye that I'm throwing up. Fun times. Fun times. But anyways, I guess I'm going to end there just with a fun little dumb story from when I was between 8 and 10. I don't remember how old I was when this happened. But yeah. So I threw up red slushy. My dad thought it was blood. He called my mom home from work. The end. But she got the rest of the night off. So you're welcome, Mom. You're welcome. Anyways, I'll be back next week. Hopefully Christina will be here. I won't be flying solo and being weird and awkward like always. Hope you guys enjoy. Also, hopefully I can get the Easy Wins episode out before next week. We'll see how it goes. Just with my sleeping schedule and their sleeping schedule and their work schedule and mine, it's hard to get together and get shit done. But I hope you guys have a good weekend that's coming up. You know where to find me. Fucking OPC podcast on Instagram. All my information's in the link tree. If you want to follow me anywhere, Beanie, if you want to follow her anywhere. Skadoosh.